Hey everybody, this is Night Fighter on Bombersports TV, and this is another V8 Supercar Diecast review. And today, it's going to be on this car right here. I ordered it a few weeks ago now. I paid premium money for. It's Mark Winterbottom's 2011 Falcon Steel Ford Performance Racing Ford Falcon FG. And it's one of my favourite Ford liveries of the last few years. It's a really nice livery of probably the best Ford team of the last few years. They've been the only team really able to take it to AAA and the Holdens, to be honest. Even now this year they're struggling as the Pepsi Max crew Ford Performance Racing. But yeah, this is their car from a few years ago, 2011, which was probably one of Mark Winterbottom's most successful years in terms of a championship push. He did really well that season. And I say I had to pay premium for this one because it's one of the more modern cars. It's 2011 and onwards are actually more expensive on the website. I actually get these V8 Supercar models for. So I actually had to pay, I believe it was about $45 for this one, Canadian dollars, which is still not that bad for me, still pretty cheap. But was it worth the inflated price tag, considering I could have had a 2010 car, not this car, but the 2010 cars backwards were only $19. Was it worth the extra $30? Let's find out. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a zoom in right there. See the front of it. Castrol, L&H, Falcon Steel. It's absolutely covered. I believe that's West Track and Cat on the front bumper as well. You can see there the numbers on the windscreen. And Mark Winterbottom's name on the back. You can see my big finger. And there's Dunlop tyres and the wheels there. Numbers, the nice detailed aerials. There's the front of the thing. Looks really good. There's the right side of it. Dunlop and yellow livery. There's the Falcon Steel. Looks like a proper Falcon there to represent the Ford Performance Racing Falcon. TEAC on the rear spoiler. Total performance on the rear bumper, as opposed to partial performance or not bad performance or not much performance at all. And there's the other side, which is absolutely identical. So there's a quick run around the car. As you can see, if you have eyes, main colours, it's blue with a bit of yellow and a dash of silver. So quite a nice livery there. Obviously main colours would be blue as it's the Ford factory team, as are the main colours of the Holden factory team cars are red and white. It's kind of their colours really. So let's take a closer look at it. All the usual detail we'd expect from a classic car collectibles model, as I've looked at in previous videos. You can see there are a lot of cockpit detail. You can just see it inside the car. See if I can shine a light more on it. You can see a lot of glare there, but as you can see in the cockpit, a lot of detail, a lot of roll cage. The seats in there, fire extinguishers, various equipment in there. A lot of decals on the bonnet and the hood. There's the front end of the thing. Little decals in there to represent almost fog lights. It's the Ford front grille. As you can see, it's got L&H logos on the lights to make the lights look more like eyes. They look like something out of Need for Speed Underground 2. You remember the kind of custom lights you could get in Need for Speed Underground 2? Kind of looks like that kind of effect, really. And there's a quick look at the rear end. Nice and stout. As you can see there, total performance. Just in case anyone gets the wrong message. And Ford a sort of half-assed performance. Not much performance at all. No, it is total performance. Total and utter performance, it seems. Though not this year. Anyway, here's a quick look at the underside. Usual, really good classic car collectibles detail. With exhaust detail, lots of suspension. And the rear end pattern there and the transmission. All detailed up nicely, big rubber tyres on there. And it is a really nice model, as we have come to expect from classic car collectibles V8 Supercar diecasts. Worth the extra money? Well, it's no different in terms of models to the previous ones. I understand it's probably a bit more expensive because it's that bit more recent. Let me just centre it, excuse my hands. But it is a very nice car of one of the most popular and successful drivers of the last few years, and it's taking pride of place in my collection. So that's the first of a few V8 Supercar diecast reviews I've got coming up for you of Mark Winterbottom's 2011 Ford Performance Racing L&H Falcon Steel Ford Falcon FG. Stick around for a few more coming soon.